On their tropical bohemian honeymoon, newlyweds Jeremiah and Hannah Duggar are basking in the sun. The happy pair showed off their romantic holiday in a photo they shared with admirers. Hannah seems to be surprisingly showcasing her strengths as she embarks on this new chapter of her life. Last month, Jeremiah and Hannah tied the knot. In case you were unaware, they made their romance public in October 2021 and their engagement public in January 2022. Having tied the knot, they are now a married couple taking their first vacation together. Still, Hannah wore an exposing attire since she felt it was time to show off her endowments. Read on to view the snapshot. Recently, Hannah posted a heartfelt snapshot to Instagram, which she shared with her new spouse. The Bahamas Atlantis Resort stands before the pair. On this lovely day, the azure sky can be seen behind them. A button-down shirt, khakis, and dress shoes are shown in the shot of Jeremiah. A white maxi dress with long sleeves is what his bride is wearing. The garment is partially see-through despite being long-sleeved and touching the ground. Her arms are showing through the sleeves in the shot. The dress isn't long, but it does have a slip, so you can also see Hannah Duggar's legs. The couple's position obscures the dress's neckline. Most people would consider Hannah Duggar's clothing to be modest, but for Duggar followers, this outfit choice might be unexpected. The Duggar family has high standards for modesty, and this garment falls short because of its see-through fabric, despite its modest silhouette. It would appear that Hannah's family is not very rule-conscious. Now that they're married, Jeremiah and Hannah Duggar may have chosen to institute a new family clothing code. They may disagree with the Duggars' rigid dress rule and hold different views on what constitutes modesty. Therefore, viewers will have to be patient to see Hannah's future wardrobe choices. Conservative beliefs, understated style, and the traditional family life have long been linked to the Duggar family. Younger Duggars and their wives have been showing followers how to live life on their own terms in recent years, making decisions that reflect their faith and family values, while also embracing modernity. Hannah Duggar is the most recent case in point. Hannah shocked her admirers by posting videos and photographs from her honeymoon, which showed a beautiful and elegant side to her that many had never seen before. She was newly married and beaming with delight. Her outfit has gone viral on social media due to its humorous, stylish, and more revealing than typical Duggar family customs. A spotlight on a honeymoon. Fans frequently praised Hannah Duggar, who wed Jeremiah Duggar in March 2022, for being gracious, kind, and rooted. She and Jeremiah have been sharing bits and pieces of their married lives, from special family occasions to important travels ever since they tied the knot. Photos from their honeymoon have been the most talked about thing, though. The photos beautifully showcase the couple's happiness and Hannah's impeccable taste against picturesque scenes of sunny beaches, glistening waters, and inviting resort settings. Hannah stole the show with her stunning ensembles, while Jeremiah appeared at ease in his casual shirts and tropical pants. As she rocked an outfit that accentuated her inherent beauty and flaunted assets that Duggar women hardly show off publicly, fans were taken aback. Fans were shocked by the attire. What precisely was Hannah's outfit that caused such a stir online? A maxi dress with a sun-kissed gown. With its high slit and flowing fabric, Hannah's dress had an air of understated assertiveness while still looking elegant. She resembled a model from a trip magazine with her tasseled hairstyle and the water in the background. A one-piece swimsuit with a sheer sarong was probably the most unexpected outfit. Although it was still elegant and sophisticated, it exposed more skin than the long skirts and high necklines that were typical of women from the Duggar family. The honeymoon dinner getup. Hannah looked stunning in a form-fitting pastel dress. A self-assured grin and some exquisite jewelry created an image of carefree romance. Sexy yet fearless, she was already drawing attention with her laid-back style, which included a crop top and high-waist shorts. A number of viewers remarked on how nice it was to see a Duggar woman sporting such modern hip clothing. Every one of their ensembles managed to be simultaneously chic, honeymoon appropriate, and indisputably more contemporary than the audience had anticipated. Fan reaction: surprised and split. The moment the media files were uploaded, the comment sections went into overdrive. Fans of the Duggar family who have seen them through the years and are familiar with their stringent modesty standards were surprised and intrigued. Just wow! Seeing a Duggar woman in a bikini is something I never expected to happen. What a stunning Hannah! Her face lights up with joy. We love seeing this authentic version of her. Jim Bob is probably about to pass out right now. Some followers were harsher on Hannah's style, while others saw it as an inspiring display of independence and self-assurance. Some were worried that her outfit might cause friction inside the Duggar family, while others wondered if it went against Duggar principles. The responses, however, were mainly favorable. Hannah proved that one's faith and one's unique style do not have to be mutually exclusive. Many lauded her for this remarkable feat. Disrupting the status quo, the significance the Duggar girls were brought up with, a regimen of stringent regulations around propriety. Conservative cuts, long skirts, and shoulder coverings were the standard. Instead of highlighting one's physique, the attire should convey modesty and commitment to one's religion, according to this theory. However, customs have changed as a result of the addition of new members and their spouses. Hannah joins Jill and Ginger in embracing attire that empowers individuals to express themselves more freely. What Hannah wears on her honeymoon is symbolic of a larger cultural shift inside the Duggar family, not merely an individual decision. The younger members are demonstrating that it is possible to respect one's beliefs and one's body through one's clothing choices. A honeymoon's symbolism. New beginnings, liberation, and closeness are the meanings of a honeymoon. Hannah felt that the clothes she wore were the ideal embodiment of the symbolism. She wasn't merely bearing her flesh, she was expressing delight, self-assurance, and the start of a fresh chapter. She appeared to be sending a subtle but strong message through her clothing. She is now her own woman. Now that she is Jeremiah's wife and business partner, she can let her guard down and discover who she is without fear of judgment. Witnessing this was startling and invigorating for those who have followed the Duggars for years. Expected response from family members. The reaction of Jim Bob, Michelle, and the other Duggars is always the subject of conjecture whenever one of them deviates from convention. Fans have theories, even though nobody from the company has said anything. Supportive silence. Some think Hannah's family will keep mum, opting not to speak out against her decisions, but still holding themselves to high standards. Silent worries. Some people, particularly those of a more senior generation, may be raising eyebrows behind closed doors. Discord between generations. With so many Duggar kids on their own, some may be privately rooting for Hannah's independence, while others refuse to budge from their traditional ways. The family is adjusting slowly but surely to the changing circumstances, given that there has been no public backlash thus far. Developing into a fashion icon. What about Hannah herself? Her honeymoon outfits have started a new debate. Could she become a fashion icon? Forget about the conflict in her family. Her effortless beauty and fashionable, figure-flattering garments was praised by fashion bloggers and Duggar watchers. Even though her outfit selections were unexpected, they were chic, contemporary, and something that young women can connect with. Many of Hannah's admirers have voiced their concern that she may set an example for the Duggar ladies of the future by encouraging them to be more open and honest in their relationships with one another and with their followers. Belief, style, and independence. Hannah Duggar's clothing isn't the center of attention because of the fabric or hemlines. The story follows a young woman as she strives to be true to herself while also honoring her religious beliefs. Hannah proved to her admirers that being modest doesn't imply being stiff, and that style doesn't imply being rebellious. She demonstrated that principles may coexist with joy, beauty, and freedom. A more comprehensive view. Religion, tradition, uniqueness, and modernization are among topics that the Duggar family has reflected throughout the years. Despite its seemingly insignificant nature, Hannah's choice of honeymoon clothes exemplifies a larger trend, the gradual loosening of restrictions within families as younger members choose their own paths. For viewers, Hannah represents more than only Jeremiah's wife. She also shows how liberation, love, and self-improvement can change even the most conventional legacies. Concluding comments. What Hannah Duggar wore on her honeymoon did more than just shock viewers. It ignited discussions about love, individuality, and freedom. She proved to the world that Duggar women can also adopt modern styles, and remain true to their ideals by boldly beginning her new life with Jeremiah. Hannah exuded happiness in every situation, whether she was barefoot on the beach, posing in a stylish dinner gown, or laughing in a bikini. More than anything else, it was that happiness that shocked onlookers. The most important thing to remember is that although the fashion may have generated a lot of attention, the thing that really stuck with everyone was Hannah's joy.